Hello, lovely people. So I was on a cruise for 7 days. That's why I haven't posted in a little while. Before the cruise, we spent some time in LA where we had In-N-Out burgers and we had these delicious tacos. But in this short, I'll be showing you some of the foods I had on the Royal Caribbean Navigator of the Seas cruise. And I have to say that the food was a little bit disappointing for me. I don't want to seem like a negative Nelly, but there definitely is a quality issue with the food on the cruise. I mean, I guess it's you get what you pay for. I've never been a fan of food from like Golden Corral or those types of buffets. I always feel like the food there is very low quality. But I went on a cruise over 10 years ago, and I remember the cruise being a little better. Maybe my memory's failing me, but this food was not the best. It kind of tasted like flavorless. Like it could have been more flavorful. And I have a few theories on why that is, why cruise ships don't make their buffets super high quality. I mean, look at that ice cream. It was like gum. I guess it was the bottom of the ice cream and it was like gum. The breakfast was the best part. Honestly, it was the best tasting food of the cruise. But a lot of the food was very flavorless. I would say it was kind of mid. It wasn't terrible. It was just It was like mid. And my theories are it is this way because, first of all, because it's cheap, and cruise ships, of course, are trying to save money, cut corners any way that they possibly can, but also because they want you to buy food at the restaurants in the cruise ship. You already supposedly you have free food at the buffet, but they don't want you to use that every night. They want you to also spend more money at the restaurants that they have for pay. So this is like at the main dining where they give you the fancy dinners. They were also pretty mid. So they want you to spend more money basically. It's all about money. And then the other reason is they don't want people to love the buffet so much that they stuff their faces even more and then use more of the food, and then that costs them more money. So basically, it all comes down to money. Money, 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 money. From the moment we got on the cruise, they tried to sell us these package deals for the restaurants, for drinks, for photos. So just be aware if you're going on a cruise that they're going to try to get you to buy a lot of these extra things. So be prepared for that. But the cruise itself was actually very nice. I loved the trivia, I loved the dancing, and I loved the time I spent with my family. So I don't regret it.